looks like it. Mic check, 1, 2.
Oh, are we checking the mic? Delightful. Check one, check one, check one, check two. Two, check, check two. Plosive, plosive. Sibilance check. Sibilance, sibilance, sibilance. North Dakota. Alaska, check, check one. Alaska, North Dakota, Minnesota, Minnesota. Sibilance, sibilance. Plosive, plosive. Popping my peas, popping my peas. Mic check one. Travis, oh, I'm sorry. Hi, Pinhook. Hi, where are we, Hopswild?
Yeah.
Hi, Hopswild. I'm sorry, I get confused about where I'm at sometimes. My name is Joel Elliott. You can follow my awkward handle on Twitter by following @awkwardhandle on Twitter. Despite the fact that this is a tech town, I realize none of you are on Twitter because I say that every time and nobody follows me from this town. I'm getting followed by people from Italy. Thank you, Eloise, by the way. She's planning on taking a vacation here, by the way. Like, from Twitter connection, from just like Twitter love, you know, like just making this woman in Italy, this real life woman, like Twitter love me. She was due for a vacation. She's considering doing it in Huntsville. Exactly. Like, if you saw how that man laughed, like it's not necessarily the best plan in life. I didn't come here on purpose, Eloise. No, seriously, come by. It'll be nice. We'll get a rental car. I don't know. But I wanted Travis's help because Travis has been dipping into the stand-up comic scene lately, and that's what we need is new blood. Oh God, do we need it? And so I wanted to express my appreciation. How quick can you plug up? Like, can you?
Right now.
Like right now, while I vamp, you could do that. That's good because I do need your help, and it would be wonderful. Typically, I do stand-up comedy. I started in radio. No. To be fair, I started entertaining people as like a method of defense because my mom and dad tried to kill each other with pointy words when I was a toddler. So like by the time I was 5 years old, I was always like, "Hey guys, I'm trying to be funny. Everybody be nice to each other." It's really a deep psychological thing. And I didn't mean to take you to that dark place with me there. I'm sorry, but okay. Travis, you showed us that you're pretty proficient. You know what you're doing.
Sure.
For the most part.
Yeah.
Not in life. I'm not saying. But like you know how to use that thing, right? Can you give me like just like a medium paced jaunty E minor, and just don't believe that. Like like just give me an E minor. Just give me an E minor. Just straight up E minor open. I don't give a crap. You can make it open. You can close. You can make it up the neck. Just give me a jaunty. A little bit slower than that. Let's slow it a little. Yeah. Jaunty, medium pace. Okay. I ain't happy, feeling like I got sunshine in a bag of useless. Not for long, the future is coming on. I ain't happy, feeling like I got sunshine in a bag of useless. Not for long, the future is coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. Finally, someone let me out of my cage. Now, time for me is nothing because I'm counting my age. And I shouldn't be there. No, you shouldn't be scared. I'm good at repairs and I'm under his stare. Intangible. Bet you didn't think so. I commend you. Panoramic view. Look, I'll make it all manageable. Pick and choose, sit and lose all your different crews. Chicks and dudes who you think is really kicking twos. Picture you getting down in a picture too. Like you lit the fuse. You think it's fictional, mystical, maybe spiritual. Hero who abuses you to clean you when you're too crazy. Life is another definition for what life is. Priceless to you because I put you on the hype. Shit, you like it? Gunsmoke, you're righteous. One took his psychic. Come on, let's possess you and what I have. Feeling glad I got sunshine. In a bag I'm useless. Not for long, the future is coming on. I ain't happy. Feeling glad I got sunshine. In a bag I'm useless. Not for long, my future is coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. The essence of basics without it you make it. Allow me is coming on. Hey, happy, feeling like I got sunshine in a bag of useless. Not to know the future is coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. My future is coming on. It's 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 coming on. My future is coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. My future is coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. My future. Give it up for Travis. Thank you. I did not warn him I was going to do that. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Like I said, my name is Joel Elliott. I need to apologize. I've been lying to you guys. I don't wear glasses. These things are bullshit. I've never worn glasses in my life. It's like I went to a new bar and I was like, man, these people don't know me. I could go in disguise, and to be honest, this isn't even my real hair. Like, I feel bad. I have been lying to these people. Like, I just met this gentleman, the guy with the ukulele earlier. I just met this gentleman, a friend of mine's not thinking about, he's booked you're on the poster. I'm guessing you're on the show by now, right? Yeah. He's booked on a show that a friend of mine's put together. And he brought me here. The least I could do is be honest with you, I lied about the hair and the glasses and everything. God, I don't know. I feel bad. I'm beating myself up. Maybe I should talk to you about something that happened recently. It was bizarre. Okay, I spend a lot of time on Twitter. And like I said, follow my awkward handle by following @awkwardhandle if you ever go there. But I had a Twitter fight recently. You guys are aware, I'm sure, that there are Twitter fights, like people have beefs on Twitter, it's a thing. And I advocate for mental health. Mostly because of severe mental illness. Most of us advocates are severely mentally ill, and so we try to help others. That's how that works. But yeah, I've lived with severe mental illness since I was a small child, and I advocate for mental health causes. And I got involved in this place called Healthy Minds Canada. They saw me just proactively mental health counseling people around the world with borderline personality disorder because it's like a cause for me. And they were like, hey, you should be involved in this thing. It was called #BellLet'sTalk. There was an event where, people using that hashtag, it raised money for mental health awareness. It was glorious. And so I got involved in that just recently, and the day happened, and we got the tally, and last year's total was 6 million. This year it was 6,295,000-ish. And it was all money for mental health. It was a great thing, So I was still in this mode, of we did a great thing, guys. We're changing the world, And I'm looking at one of the hashtags on Twitter where mentally ill people support each other, and it's hashtag I'm not ashamed. People tweet I have bipolar disorder and it's a very difficult life. Hashtag I'm not ashamed. Usually a lot deeper than that. And so I'm looking. I just glanced at that hashtag and I see this guy getting grilled by a troll type. There's this woman on this hashtag who's pushing people to quit their meds. I don't know if you know anybody that is on psychiatric medication. Does anybody here know anybody that's on psychiatric meds? Yeah, okay, couple, right. Have they ever quit? Do you know somebody who's quit meds? Yeah. Right, yeah, how did that go? Not well. Right, thank you. So when I see somebody saying quit your meds, I'm like, come on, this is horrible. And so I don't know what happened, well, I know what happened. Borderline personality disorder is what happened. I point mine towards altruistic causes, and I see somebody bullying a grown man. This guy's a lawyer and a law professor who happens to have bipolar disorder, and this woman is bullying him on Twitter. And so I start getting on her, and he's like, hey, thank you for sticking up for me. And I was like, you know what? I got all weekend. I'm a telecommuter, I got nothing but time. Let's get her. And so him and I start start hawking her Twitter feed. So the moment that she tweets anything on I'm Not Ashamed or anywhere about anti-meds or whatever her agenda was, we would just start throwing stuff her way. Like I screenshot the troll toll scene from Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and put like, you've got to pay the troll toll now, and put her like face on it, and it was so much fun. And the dude saw me doing this, and he was like, I'm not a stand-up comic, but I want in. And I was like, dude, start making some memes. Just start making pictures, put her face on it, do stuff. And he starts doing stuff and sending it to me, and I'm like, yeah, no, that one's a good one. Use that. And so for 36 hours, we just bombard this Twitter feed with just crap. Like at the moment that she twitches, we're like on it. And it was glorious. It was fun. It got to the end of the thing. At the end of, and I'm talking 36 straight hours. Like I said, I'm severely mentally ill. I can stay up for 72 and still function. So 36 has gone by. She slept for 6 of those hours. I was up the whole time just waiting. Like, all right, yeah. Okay, so at the end of this, she's actually engaging me in conversation now. And she's asking me questions about my mental illness, and I'm answering honestly because that's how I live. And it gets to this place where, like, she actually said to me, she tweeted to me, oh, you really are very mentally ill. And I'm like, that's been the whole point this whole time. Are you just catching up now? Oh my God, I just Twitter flamed you for 36 straight hours, and now you're like, oh God, no, I think you really do have a problem. Yeah, maybe I need medication. Oh my God. And like, how did we arrive after 36 hours of discussing how I'm a mentally ill mental health advocate, and you need to get off this hashtag because you're abusing poor people that are trying to support each other. And how do we arrive at the end of that? Oh, you know what? I think you do have a problem. Oh my God. You should not be talking about psychiatry if it took you 36 hours to diagnose me. These people know my diagnosis and they just met me. And I lied to them when we met about my hair being rainbow colored and wearing glasses. And so I don't expect that you guys are ever going to trust me ever again, But this is a very homeless-friendly bar, and you guys don't know my backstory, but, it was a hard landing in Huntsville. There's a fountain in the back. That's great, like some vagrant wanders in and is like, I need water. You don't even have to approach it. You can be like, that's right over there. That's perfect. That's what I call a homeless-friendly bar. Anyway, I'm just saying, I don't like the end zone because they tried to charge me $2 for water. I wasn't even homeless then. That was before I was homeless. End zone. What the hell's your... No, I think that administration's changed. I'm not going to call you out, but that is pretty crappy, end zone. $2 for water just to get the homeless guy out? I wasn't homeless yet. I was going to be in a couple of months, but you didn't know that. I didn't know that. That's a whole other story. Maybe we'll just save that for another mic. Or like my entire YouTube page. Every video, it's like, oh, I used to be homeless. You know what? You know why I keep coming back to that material? That's the only time people pay attention. I still want to survive. Like, just because I'm not homeless anymore doesn't mean I'm out of the woods. That's what, like, you've still got to eat and stuff. And that takes money. And, the more that people pay attention to my art, the more likely I am to live that delusion of actually selling it to someone someday. Carolyn Sains in Nevada, who said she was keeping her eye on me. I'm just saying, like, I'd like to work with you. Or something. Okay. Travis, thank you.
You're very welcome.
That was very nice. Yeah. Guys, I'm sorry. This happens every time. I came here to entertain you guys, and you guys were expecting a funny show. Instead, we got all like weird and deep and introspective, and I do this every time. I push people away. It's like I want to bring up clothes, and I try to bring up clothes, and I just push them away. Actually, no, I agree. Sex is the solution to everything. What? How did we arrive there? There is a grown man crying in front of you, and that's where you go. I'm going to go check my Facebook messages, because actually, no, there's a conversation happening. Not a positive, no, this is more of an aftermath one. But I'm not going to go into it, because God, would she be embarrassed. Wouldn't you? Name I won't say. Hashtag itty bitty city committee. Wow, this has been weird, guys. I'm sorry for everything.